The Dakar 2024 is over, Audi finally won and stopped their program, and a new manufacturer is coming now for 2025, Dacia. After competing in F1 and LMDH with their sub-brand Alpine, Renault sends their low-cost brand Dacia to the Dakar Rally as a full works team. Building such a team from the ground up is a big job and needs long time, and so, also in Dakar, it became standard for manufacturers to buy into existing teams. Audi, for example, took over the whole X-Rate team, including drivers and mechanics, to be competitive right away. More on that in my other videos. So, Dacia cooperates with ProDrive, who are running their BRX Hunter for some years. The car started as the first off-road supercar in 2021 and was then adapted to the, on Audi's request, newly formed T1 Plus category. The Hunter has a steel cage with sandwich floor and the Ford 3.5-liter V6 turbo engine. The big disadvantage has always been its design or bodywork, which resulted in a large, flat windscreen, which isn't ideal for off-road racing, and the body created so much lift that they needed a large rear wing to balance the car. On top of that, reliability was always an issue with the Hunter. The cars got many tire and suspension failures, and these problems were never really sorted out. For example, in contrast to Audi, they even used 2 coilovers per wheel for better reliability. But one problem was that the springs were hitting the wishbone in certain situations. Another common problem was the spare tire cover, which always stayed open after a few stages, for years. For more details on the BRX Hunter's design, check out my other videos in the playlist. So anyway, Dacia now cooperates with ProDrive and they take over the Hunter's design. They use the sandwich frame, but instead of the 3.5-liter V6 Ford engine, they are now using their own 3-liter V6 turbo engine of the Nissan Z, detuned to 360 horsepower. And they will run it with synthetic fuel of their partner Aramco. And of course, the bodywork is new. It follows Dacia's design philosophy and looks more like a buggy now. The windscreen is a lot steeper, which makes it smaller, so there's less heating up under the sun and the driver can see dunes better. It has short overhangs and you can see the characteristic spare wheel location of the Hunter. And they simplified the spare wheel cover, so nothing needs to be opened now anymore. The main cooling of the car is still behind the cockpit, but instead of the large roof scoop, Dacia uses side inlets above the spare wheels. The Hunter used side pipes, the Dacia uses a single exhaust at the back, as far as we can tell now, and that should create a good V6 sound. And the big topic is drivers. Sebastian Loeb and Cristina Gutierrez are confirmed. After everything that happened with Nasser Al-Attiyah during the 2024 Dakar Rally, Dacia doesn't talk about him anymore. He stated before the rally how former rivals Loeb and him will help each other through the Dakar, and he only gives Audi 3 days. In the end, Audi won the Dakar, Al-Attiyah had some mechanical issues, got frustrated and went home. He would have been desperately needed help for Loeb at the end of the Dakar. For more on this topic, check out my other video. Al-Attiyah said he never wants to drive this car anymore and the Dacia is pretty much the same car underneath. So, Dacia did what all manufacturers do, who want to be competitive right away. They updated the BRX Hunter and ProDrive will run the cars for them. Let's hope that they addressed the weak points at the Hunter's suspension, and let's see how they will perform at the first test in Morocco in June. Let me know how you like the Dacia Dakar program in the comments below and check out my other Dakar videos for more.